payroll. But what I don't understand, Brother Nelson, is my battle with Makandiwa is doctrinal. Yes. I think I want to inform the believers that I didn't start by exposing Makandiwa. I don't do that. I gave him an opportunity to meet with me so that we could discuss doctrine. Makandiwa believes that he is untouchable. He is a hornet's nest. When you cross his path, he wants to make you an example. And that's what he's doing. He's receiving reports on a daily basis right now. We have done this to Chiwenga, we have done this to Chiwenga. And anybody who has no soul is going to work for Makandiwa to try and destroy me because of money. Looking at our economic situation in Zimbabwe, any soulless person can sell himself for a penny so that he can find something to give to his children. It's not understandable. It is not right. But I want him to know that I know that what is happening today about me, everyone who is saying whatever they're saying, it is because of that man. But my question to you, Mr. Makandiwa, is, where is your dignity? Because if I am exposing your falsehoods, you were not supposed to look for personal things to attack me with. Yes. If you wanted to expose me, you should have exposed me also on my falsehoods, if there is any concerning doctrine. I am willing to meet with Makandiwa any time of the day, anywhere in the world, so that we can do what Apostle Peter and Apostle Paul did in Acts 15, sitting down, reconciling, understanding towards a sound doctrine. There cannot be many doctrines. There is one doctrine. There is one true message. There are not two messages. There are not many messages. There is one true message. And either me or Makandiwa is preaching that true message, but definitely not both of us. Yes. Someone is true and someone is false. I'm willing to meet with Master Makandiwa anytime. And I can stop what I'm doing as long as he stops stealing money from innocent and gullible souls and closes UFI. Yes. Inoda kuvarwa. Kana kuti oregera kunyepa. If he starts to preach the true message, we will not have anything to say to him. And I will show you in a moment why it is important for me to expose him every day. I will show you in a moment. I don't have a personal difference with him. As I talk to you right now, there is no bitterness in me. There is no anger in me. And I'm telling you the truth before God. What is important is for those who are in the bondage of falsehoods to be delivered. And when we do our all-night service, our media team speak to Pastor Baloy and find which day we can do an all-night service. I want those believers who once attended Makandiwa's church to come forward. Please record videos and send them to that email address which we gave you last time. Media team, you can put that email address again so that those who may not have seen that email address, they can write it down. It is Jesus is Christ, jrm@gmail.com. Jesus is Christ, jrm@gmail.com. It's an email address. You have to record a video not more than 90 seconds long, where there is clean visuals and clean sound. Send it to that email address. Tell us what God did, what happened, how did you come into contact with the true gospel, and how you now know the true gospel. When were you in Makandiwa's shrine, and how did you, what happened there, what opened your eyes to see that there is no God there? We want those testimonies for the benefit of those that are still deceived. There are people who are dying in sin. There are people who are dying because of bitterness. They gave him money, believing that their lives are going to change. Nothing is changing. The only person whose life is changing is Makandiwa's life. He was not like this. We do have his pictures when he was still in FM. Very, very frail and very, very unpresentable. Do not appear like you were born like this. This money that Makandiwa claims to have, he worked for not even a single cent. He stole from innocent or from gullible followers. We don't intend to bring everyone who follows Makandiwa to the true gospel, no. We intend to harvest the elect whose names are written in the book of life. Trukuda zamkoma zainazo. Those are trukuchak. And I want to show you a picture that demonstrates the battle that has existed now between me and Makandiwa. Makandiwa is still killing souls through a false gospel that promises people that God is going to give them money if they give God first. Through him, he uses that money to build an empire that is so lavish and so pompous. And after building an empire, he walks around bragging that he is now rich. But that wealth is built on the backs of starving widows, orphans, and people that barely can manage to survive. He continues to say God is going to bless them. And some people died because he advised them to discontinue their medications under a pretext that he has implanted or developed the faith of healing inside of them. I know some people who died. Some were on tuberculosis tablets. Some were on ARVs. They died because he told them by not continuing with their medication, they are demonstrating their faith to God for healing. But I know when Makandiwa is sick, he takes medication. Those that follow him, they should not take their medication because they should have faith. That is a matter that must be investigated in future generations. If God gives us a God-fearing leadership. Give me that image. Yes. We are preaching that people must come to Christ. Makandiwa is killing souls and heaping money around him. People are running from Makandiwa, coming to the true gospel. And who does Makandiwa employ to defend him? He employs a gay psychopath. Anotsvaga ngochani anobhadhara kuti itange kuti Chiwenga ana mari, Chiwenga anonhumbirisa vana vevanhu. He's bringing up so-called witnesses. And who are they? Deranged psychopaths. This is my battle. Chiwenga is saying Makandiwa's message is false. Makandiwa hires people who are going to say Chiwenga has no money. What has money to do with the true gospel? Chiwenga anakupfeka, Chiwenga akashama. They are trying to undress me in the public. Nengochani yake inonzi simba chikanza. How is Makandiwa going to convert this guy who, according to Romans chapter 1, is living a life that is relegated to the peripheries of condemnation? If he hires him to do a smear campaign against me. People are dying spiritually and physically because of Makandiwa's falsehoods.